It is said that deep within the shifting heart of the desert, there once stood a city unlike any other, a city not marked by walls of towering stone, nor by gates of iron and wood, but by light, not sunlight, for that realm knew well the harsh burn of day, not firelight, for the desert devours flame with its endless winds. No, the city was known for lanterns, lanterns that glowed softly in the night, long after their keepers had vanished, lanterns that were whispered to never die. When dusk fell, and the stars gathered like watchful eyes above the horizon, travelers spoke of a glow shimmering faintly across the sand, a glow too steady to be the wavering of torches, too soft to be mistaken for fire. Some said it was the afterglow of souls, each lantern a vessel of memory. Others believed it to be the breath of the earth itself, glowing from within, whispering secrets through cracks in the stone. Imagine it, a city of streets lined with golden light, where shadows were never sharp, only softened, where the darkness of night became a gentle veil, never complete. Along those streets, lanterns swayed quietly in the desert wind, not consuming oil, not consuming flame, but burning with some eternal silence, a radiance born of devotion. The story begins, as all desert stories do, with travelers, caravans passing through endless dunes, eyes weary with the sameness of the horizon. They saw it first, from the far-off ridges, a glow rising gently, neither sun nor moon, but something of its own. Many thought it a mirage, a trick of tired sight. Yet when they descended, when they set foot upon the streets, they found themselves walking into a city alive with light, though empty of voices. The streets were stone, smoothed by hands long forgotten. The buildings were etched with patterns that spiraled like stars, as if each wall were a map of constellations, and upon doorways, lanterns hung, swaying gently. Each one glowed with a golden hush, never bright, never fierce, only steady, like a heart that refuses to stop beating. Who had lit them? Whose hands had once placed these lanterns upon their hooks? No records remain. No kingdom claims them, only the silence of the desert and the soft warmth that lingers. It is said that the people of this city did not believe in death as an ending. To them, each life was a flame, and when the body faltered, that flame was placed in a lantern, so it might continue, burning softly beside the streets of memory. To walk among these lanterns, they believed, was to walk among ancestors, surrounded by their guidance, their love, their sorrow. In the quiet center of the city, travelers describe a great plaza. There no statue stood, no temple rose, only a circle of lanterns, uncountable, suspended from unseen threads. They hung in perfect stillness, glowing like a constellation fallen to earth. It is said that if you entered this circle, the silence grew heavy, thick with presence. Some wept without knowing why. Some whispered prayers, though no altar was there. Others claimed to hear the faint sound of breath, as though 1,000 voices were resting just beyond hearing. The desert remembers little, but whispers still carry. One story tells of a scribe who found the city, a man weary with grief after the death of his child. He wandered among the lanterns, his heart heavy with sorrow, and there, in the hush of the circle, he swore he saw a lantern flicker with a familiar warmth, as though a presence had recognized him. When he reached for it, he felt not heat, but comfort, as though the lantern itself breathed with a soul he missed. He left the city with tears upon his face, whispering that the child's light was not gone, only transfigured. Perhaps it is only legend. Perhaps it is only the dream of one broken by sorrow. Yet the city of lanterns does not deny such tales. It simply glows, unchanging, silent. Some say the lanterns were not of human making at all, that they were not vessels of souls, but stars themselves, fallen to earth in times long before memory. Each lantern, a fragment of the heavens, glowing because it still remembers where it came from. If this is true, then the city is not of stone and hands but of the sky itself, dwelling quietly upon the desert floor. Others whisper of priests who once guarded this place, tending to the lanterns as one tends to sacred gardens. They carried no weapons, spoke no laws. Their only task was silence and devotion. But in the passing of centuries, even priests fade, leaving the lanterns untended, though the light remains, as though needing no keeper at all. The desert winds shift endlessly, burying walls, carrying roofs away, swallowing temples whole. Yet still, the lanterns glow, even when storms howl, when sand clouds blot the stars. Those who have been there say the lanterns burn steadily, unmoved. What might it mean for light to burn without fuel, for flame to live without fire? Perhaps it is memory itself, made visible. Perhaps it is the longing of the earth, refusing to let go of what once was. Or perhaps it is a reminder, gentle and eternal, that nothing truly disappears. Imagine standing at the edge of this city as night descends, the air cools, the sky unfolds its stars, and before you rises a glow of countless lanterns. Not loud, not bright, only steady, calm, breathing. The silence deepens, each lantern sways, as though acknowledging your presence. You walk slowly through the streets, past doorways that lead nowhere, past walls crumbled into dust, past arches that frame only the night sky. Yet the light remains. There is no fear here, only stillness, only the soft hum of something greater than words. You begin to feel as though the lanterns are watching, not with judgment, but with quiet care. They do not demand anything. They simply remind you that you are not alone in the darkness. The city has no name now. No kingdom claims it. No map marks its place. Some say it has vanished, buried entirely beneath dunes that shift with each passing century. Some say it moves, appearing in different places, like a mirage that chooses when to reveal itself. Others whisper that it never truly existed, that it is only a vision granted to those who wander the desert in search of meaning. And yet, there are always stories. A traveler returns, swearing they saw the glow. Another recalls the hush of the plaza, the circle of lanterns like stars. Even when denied, the memory persists as though the city itself burns quietly in the collective soul of humankind. Perhaps it was never meant to be found. Perhaps it was never meant to be named, only remembered in whispers. As we leave the city now, in the quiet folds of our own imagination, the lanterns still glow behind us. They do not fade with distance. They linger, as though their light has imprinted itself upon the mind. And in the silence of night, when you close your eyes, you may still see them, swaying softly, glowing gently, like the breath of eternity. It is said the city of lanterns never dies. Not because it resists time, not because it defies the desert, but because its light lives wherever memory longs for comfort. And so, beneath the hush of the stars, beneath the veil of sleep, the lanterns wait, glowing softly, patiently, forever.